Okay, all set to go. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Makes the catch, one down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Langford makes the grab, and there's two gone. Two down, bases empty. And now Byron Buxton. First pitch misses. Lopez tosses to first. That takes care of Buxton. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle, Story throws to first in time. One up, one down. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. One out, bases empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit, takes outside. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Here's a 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. Buxton going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now it's Austin Hayes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Doyle makes the grab. That is the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, here's some real power at the plate. Joe Adell. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Stays alive. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Pete Alonso. And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Throws to first in time. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. And there's a foul ball. That's a base hit, run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come.
And the inning is over. Back in Arlington, here comes Wilson Contreras. Castillo back to work. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that hits the bag. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Spencer Steer getting ready to hit. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Tyler Stevenson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Contreras at second. Steer on at first with nobody out. That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ezekiel Duran in the box now. Takes strike 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up something.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's 2-1.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Tyler Fitzgerald stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. So digging in, Otto Lopez. He's 0 for 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And a base hit into right center field. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Right there. He's out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Doyle settles under it and makes the catch. And we're back. New inning getting started. And stepping in for Boston, Brenton Doyle. Lopez throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Trevor Story, flied to right his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Langford. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So now the DH spot, Austin Hayes. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras stepping in for the Rangers. That's a laser base hit, and that extends the inning. So up next, Spencer Steer. In there, and it's 0-1. Steer batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's usually a first baseman, but today starting in left field. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Stevenson in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Well, I don't think it gets any farther than that, going from first base all the way out to left field. Tell you what, he went from the hot corner at first to kind of a hot.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infield.
Alonso takes it himself, and that'll keep. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Duran. That takes care of Buxton. Here's Joe Adell. Went down on strikes his first time through. And it's fouled away. Langford pulls it down. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Pete Alonso. Slings to first, and that is the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, here's the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. 5 of their hits have come from at-bats where they were behind in the count, so they're really battling up there.
That misses, and the count 1-2.
And even if they don't want to make it a habit of falling behind, they're doing a great job of making the most out of it. I think that's contagious throughout the lineup.
Doyle moving back for this one. And out number 1 on the grab. So the lineup flips over. Otto Lopez stepping in for the Rangers. Swinging a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. In for a strike, 0-1. Check swing, called strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that's a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days.
This one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. Coming home. 1 run across.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He didn't smoke.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. In to score is the runner from third.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. And out to aboard. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Center field. Buxton sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. So next to hit for Texas, Spencer Steer. That one hit to right. Doyle has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back in Arlington, here's the third baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and 1 pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double. Now the catcher up to hit, Carlos Narvaez. Lopez over to first. 1 away here in the 5th. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Arias at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Whips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. 2 outs, base is empty. Brenton Doyle, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next pitch just misses. Now
1 ball,
1
2
and
strikes
2.
to count.
Ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. Throws from his knees. Got him. Nice play. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Foul ball.
Well, these Rangers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the count where the pitcher has had the advantage. So it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Next offering is in for a strike. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Leiter back to work. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Missed with a changeup. 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And that one handled. Sends it to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Byron Buxton. He's grounded out a couple of times. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And the 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Story, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering upstairs. Langford. He's got it. And there's two down. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Joe Adell. 0 for 2 in this one. To first, that ends the frame. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now it's the right fielder, Wyatt Langford. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Grounder off the pitcher. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Yeah, the batter now, Austin Hayes. That one's in there, 0-1. First and second, no outs. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And strike two.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. On to first, double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Contreras stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Fought off foul. Contreras makes the grab, one away. And now, Jhonkensy Noel, 1 for 2. Inside, ball one.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Langford makes the grab, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Gabriel Arias will hit next. Fitzgerald under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the third. Back in Arlington. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. In the air out towards right center. Buxton sizing it up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still had the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it fair.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. That
2
misses.
balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him. Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but, man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard. Up next for the Rangers, Tyler Fitzgerald. And there's a strike on the outside corner. That's too low. And the count is 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. He's in there. It's 7-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
The other way. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. Throw cut off to third. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Well done. Drives in the run. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. This one could be trouble. In comes the run from third. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Zach Kelly.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 11-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Into the bullpen and gone. They do